Our world is fragmented. We have only a certain capability to experience the world within our bodies, within our sense apparatus. To me, listening is giving attention. And it is giving attention to other realities, for example, what happens in the soil. I think it's also about building possible imaginary worlds within our minds.
The deep sea landscape is drawn by geographic pixels.
I work a lot around themes surrounding post-natural landscapes. I think what's at the bottom of this is this division between what we consider as nature and on the opposite side, humans or culture. So this relationship has been fragmented for the longest time we can remember, but it will be fragmented even more.
I think that there's a potential space for an alternative kind of computation, which is more based on synergy effects between different players and networks. Alone, they are nothing, so they would be just a blinking light. But in combination with others, in a network sense, they become like some kind of organism.
A lot of experimental rhythmic noise.
I work with a lot of realistic textures and like to blend those with more abstract shapes to kind of create this conversation between memories and dream-like scenes.
Ambient, experimental, cinematic, love music. About generative music as you're throwing seeds and you let them grow without any center.
We'll be looking at different ways that we can coalesce, but also some of the pain points, how we can overcome them. Basically, how we're surviving in this fragmented world.
I'm an evolutionary biologist, and so what we do is we try to understand the strategies of fungi underground, how they move nutrients, how they bring carbon down through plants out of the atmosphere, and then what they do with those resources.
To think about listening as not something which is rooted within the human body, but instead as a kind of set of relations or processes through which the world feels itself.
It's a relation of power and hierarchy, which are built on listening or not listening. Through listening, one can not only unpack different realities, but also communicate. Listening also helps us to orient ourselves in the world.
Being a trans body myself, I find that inherently affects the way I listen and make sound. So I just really think that sound reflects a queerness and a transness in its nature.
We have created depictions of a reality that is different, and we're waking up to it now. We are talking about the impact of climate change, how machine learning and AI is portraying a world to us, and we're in a moment that we have to rethink how we shape our production of knowledge.
Forms of solidarity, right, which can have a kind of transversal or elastic solidarity across types of fragmentation.
Many different realities that we can reconfigure, reorganize to create new narratives.